Jealousy is one of the most intense emotions we experience, and it's something we all grapple with at some point. It's a complicated blend of fear, insecurity, and even anger, arising when we feel a threat to something or someone we hold dear. But why do we get jealous in the first place? And more importantly, how can we handle it in a way that benefits rather than hurts us? Let's dive in. Jealousy has deep evolutionary roots. Long ago, it was essential for survival. Early humans lived in a world where resources, mates, and social standing were critical to staying alive. Jealousy served as a protective mechanism, helping people guard what was theirs. If a rival threatened your food supply or your partner's loyalty, jealousy would kick in, motivating action to protect what you had. Even though we live in a very different world now, those same instincts remain. Our survival might not depend on protecting our social standing or relationships, but our brains are still wired to react as if it does. That's why jealousy can feel so overwhelming. It's tapping into something primal, something designed to keep us alert to potential threats. At the heart of jealousy lies the fear of loss. When we care deeply about someone or something, the idea of losing it can feel devastating. This fear can manifest in romantic relationships, friendships, family dynamics, or even professional achievements. The closer we are to something, the more vulnerable we feel when it's threatened. In romantic relationships, jealousy might arise when you feel like someone else could offer your partner something you can't. In friendships, it can surface when a close friend starts spending more time with someone new. In careers, seeing a colleague praised or promoted can trigger feelings of inadequacy, making you question your own worth. The truth is, jealousy doesn't just signal a fear of loss, it also reveals how deeply we value something. That's why it hits so hard. The things we don't care about, we don't get jealous over those. But when something matters to us, the thought of it slipping away can be unbearable. Insecurity often acts as the foundation of jealousy. When we don't feel confident in ourselves, it's easy to see others as threats. This is why jealousy doesn't always reflect reality. It reflects how we feel about ourselves. Imagine this. You see your partner laughing with someone else. If you're secure in your relationship, it might not bother you. But if you're feeling uncertain or struggling with self-worth, that same situation can spiral into overthinking and jealousy. The more we doubt ourselves, the easier it is for jealousy to take hold. It preys on our fears, whispering worst-case scenarios into our minds. The key to breaking its grip isn't controlling external situations. It's strengthening the way we see ourselves. In today's world, social media is one of the biggest jealousy triggers. We're constantly bombarded with images of people seemingly living perfect lives, exotic vacations, thriving careers, picture-perfect relationships. It's easy to feel like we're falling behind or missing out. But here's the truth. What we see online is rarely the full picture. Social media is a highlight reel, not a documentary. Behind every filtered photo is a reality we don't see: insecurities, struggles, doubts. No one's life is as flawless as their Instagram feed suggests. Recognizing this can help break the cycle of comparison. Instead of seeing someone else's success as a reflection of what we lack, we can remind ourselves that their journey is separate from ours. Their wins don't take away from our own potential. Not all jealousy is harmful. In fact, it can be a helpful signal. It tells us what we value and care about, and sometimes it can even motivate us to improve. If you feel a spark of jealousy when you see someone excelling in an area you're passionate about, it can push you to work harder, to grow, to step up. But jealousy becomes toxic when it starts to control us. When it turns into controlling behaviors, resentment, or obsessive thoughts, it can harm our relationships and mental health. If jealousy is causing you to doubt your worth, mistrust people, or act out of fear rather than logic, it's a sign that it needs to be addressed. Unhealthy jealousy can create a cycle of negativity, making us feel constantly on edge. It can lead to unnecessary arguments, push people away, and leave us feeling emotionally drained. The good news? There are ways to manage it before it takes over. The first step to managing jealousy is understanding it. Ask yourself, why am I feeling this way? What am I afraid of losing? Is this fear based on reality, or is it tied to my own insecurities? Recognizing the root cause can help you process your emotions more effectively. Instead of reacting impulsively, you can take a step back and address what's really going on beneath the surface. Open communication is another essential step. If your jealousy involves someone else, talk about it, but not in a way that places blame. Rather, share your feelings honestly. More often than not, just voicing your concerns can help build trust and alleviate tension. And most importantly, focus on building your self-confidence. The stronger you feel within yourself, the less power jealousy will have over you. Celebrate your achievements. Focus on your strengths. Remind yourself that someone else's success doesn't diminish your own worth. Jealousy is a natural part of being human, but it doesn't have to control us. By understanding its roots and addressing it with honesty and self-awareness, we can transform jealousy from something destructive into something that helps us grow. So the next time you feel that familiar pang of jealousy, take a moment. Breathe. Ask yourself what it's really trying to tell you, because at the end of the day, jealousy doesn't have to be the enemy. It can be a teacher, if we're willing to listen. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to LifeList for more content that helps you navigate life's challenges and build a better tomorrow. And as always, thank you for watching.